everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new journal that I just made for you guys today. This is a Lord Byron themed journal. I'm calling it No Greater Love. This was a piece that came in the kit, and I decided that that was really great for Lord Byron, who is, if you don't know, a famous poet. He wrote Don Juan and was known for being one of the most romantic of the Romantic era poets, and he's one of my favorite poets. And I'm doing another journal coming up pretty soon that has my all-time favorite poet, so I thought I would dabble a little bit in another one of my favorites, just to kind of get the creative juices flowing for my next journal. So this journal is using the Tsunami Rose Designs Polished Lackluster kit. It's just a really pretty kit. I don't usually go for pinks or anything like that, but when I saw this one, I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. I really like the grungy look of it. I like the pink and black combo. So I just kind of went for it and put my own little spin on it. It's a 5x7 journal with a spine that's 1 7/8 inches. And on the cover, all I did was I applied some lace. I used the cover image that came with the kit and kind of layered it in with some flowers, some buttons, metal embellishment, a little bit of some trim that I have. I used some micro beads on the cover, and this came from like a nail design kit, and it's got like little stones and little rhinestones in it, and all sorts of like really nifty little pieces on top of the micro beads. I got that on AliExpress for like $1 and some change. It was a pretty good deal. Still have a bunch of it left. For the spine, I used some fabric washi tape that I got from Target around Halloween time, and sorry, bumped the camera. I used a stencil from Tim Holtz. It's a damask stencil. I have it right here. Looks like this. It's got a number on the bottom. It says THS 026. There's no name on the stencils anymore, so if you're looking for that one, that's where it is. And I used the Prima Art Alchemy metallic wax. This color is rose gold. I'm in love with these waxes. They're like my favorite thing right now. And I use that through the stencil, and I kind of rub some on the edges too, just to kind of tie it all together. You can see a lot of it in here in the back. I also did that on the spine. I don't know if I'm in frame. Yeah. And then, in addition to that, I tied on a bunch of laces. And bumped the camera again. And I dyed these. They were all white to begin with. So I dyed them with some sprays that I had. Some that I made and some that are like Tattered Angels and 13 Arts. Some of this trim, this one especially, you're going to see this again, I got this from Shaina in our swap that we did recently. And for the closure, I just did a simple ribbon closure with some ribbon that I got from Michael's. Tie this open. So, with this kit, I got really inspired, not just by the poetry, but also by some vintage punk photos that I found online on Pinterest. And I just thought that this was a really great combo. The kit's kind of grungy punk, so I thought that they would go together pretty well. I used some Prima texture paste here. It's the graphite kind. And there's a metal piece, some lace that I layered in. I really like this couple. I thought they were cute. And then I made some pockets out of book pages that I stamped and sprayed and stenciled through, and I posted them on my Instagram, so if you follow me there, you probably saw these pockets already. In the pocket, I have the title card for the kit, and on the back is my information. And then there's some index cards that I made. I stenciled them, sprayed them, same thing, just kind of got real carried away. Love the colors. This is a butterfly that I punched out, and I made a little booklet and stamped in it a little. Used some extra pieces of paper that I had left over. This is some scrapbook paper. This is one of those pretty pages from the kit. I had some coffee dyed paper that I had sprayed with some pink and shimmery orange spray left over from an old journal from a long time ago, so I added that in. This is a stencil, or this is a stamp, I'm sorry, from AliExpress. It doesn't have a brand name that I recognize on it, but I really love it. It's a big ledger stencil stamp, and so I stamped some of the pages with that. There's some graph paper, some rose stamps that I stamped in a pink distress ink. I don't remember which one. I got this stamp from Michael's a while ago. Made a belly band, and another card with a quote from one of Lord Byron's poems. Trying not to go through this super fast, but trying also not to make this video really long, so if it sounds rushed, I'm sorry. Found these girls, thought they were really cute, and they're just extra journaling spots on this banner. I had printed this kit entirely just fine the first time, and then realized too late that I had run out of a lot of my colored ink, so I got some of these off prints that are kind of washed out and just kind of mostly black and pink, and I didn't want to waste them, so I used them throughout the kit, and I really like them. I think even though they're not the right color, they still went pretty well with the whole theme that I was going for. And here's one of my foiled gilded note cards. I have a tutorial on my channel for that. Another quote from Lord Byron. There's a black and white picture of him here, or a painting of him here. And a stencil here using Distress Oxide and worn lipstick. This is a rub-on. All the pages are inked in black. And here's another pocket. Here's a quote. Here's another journal card. Also using that graphite texture paste from Prima. Really like it. It's pretty neat. Really sparkly. This is a napkin that I got from Shaina in our last swap and added it to the background here. And an overlarge index card. Another quote. I really love this page. It's probably one of my favorites in this kit. And it's on a paper clip that I just added some trim to, some more eyelash trim. There's a large journaling page here. I left a lot of the pages blank. I tried not to go crazy. I like to embellish all the pages when I make a journal, but this time I chose to just kind of scale it back because I was trying to make a journal as quickly as I could. I'm not a very fast crafter. Just have some journaling lines on the back of this. I really like these little envelopes. I thought they were really cute. Stamped this butterfly. That's a graphic 45 stamp. Made some little tiny envelopes from those extra misprints that I had, and just closed it with a little butterfly punch out. Another quote. Sprayed this page with some black spray that I made out of the Prima artisan powder in black. This stuff is really neat. It's just pure pigment. It you could turn it into a spray. You can brush it on straight. I used it all over this journal because I didn't have a regular black spray. These tickets came in the kit. Added them here as a little tiny tuck spot in a little journal. Another butterfly punch out. I stenciled this. This is an Art Alchemy stencil, and this is a TCW stencil. I used that worn lipstick Distress Oxide again. I really like the opaqueness of those Distress Oxides. I have that right here. Looks like this. They just launched another 12 colors, so I'm definitely going to have to invest in those because I really enjoy them. Here's a note card, a pink note card that I got from, you guessed it, Miss Shaina. She also gave me this paper clip that I embossed with some gold embossing powder. The name of my all-time favorite Lord Byron poem of his short poems. Most of his poems were really long, but of his short poems, She Walks in Beauty is my favorite. And another blank page. There's a lot of writing space in this journal. I like to journal in my journals, so I like to leave other people lots of writing space. So it doesn't have as many pockets and stuff as I usually do. There is some washi in here though. This whole page is a pocket with a pull-out card and a little tab that I made from punching those misprints. And I can't ever put stuff back into pockets. Just really bad at that. This is just some more of that scrapbook paper I had. I don't remember where I got this paper or what paper pack it came in. I got it a long time ago at Tuesday morning. I stamped the back of this with pink and black roses with that same stamp. Some more stenciling. Another pink pocket that I stamped another butterfly onto. There's another little booklet in here. I rubbed on that rose gold wax again. I had some extra pieces of this purple paper that I had dyed a long time ago. I don't like to throw those little extra cuts away, so made that into a little booklet. I fussy cut out this doily from one of those misprints, and there's a little tiny poem from Lord Byron, and the tag that came with the kit, and another journaling card. I don't know if you can see it, there is a stamp on a lot of pages from Blue Fern Studios. This one's called Scratched. I use a lot of their textured background type stamps for the pages. I don't really like blank space that much. There's some blank music paper that I printed up, ironically blank. This is stamped with some Distress Oxide again. There is another pocket here. This time I tucked this in. And there's the little journaling booklet that also came with the kit. This is my first kit from Tsunami Rose Designs, and I have to say I really like her stuff. It's a really great price, and the stuff is just so pretty. There's another little punk girl journaling card. Really like her. She looks like a pretty cool person. Another quote, another book page. This one's from Gulliver's Travels, and another gilded note card. This pocket is a double pocket? Nope, it's a single pocket. My bad. One of them is a double pocket somewhere. This is a stencil that I inked up with that Distress Oxide and then went back over it with black and then stamped the butterflies with a script stamp. Some more washi tape. And another stamp, double envelopes. These little things came from some mixed media scrap page pack that I got at Tuesday morning. I sprayed them up a little bit so they matched a little better. In the envelopes there is some extra paper to write on. And you can see like the difference in colors. This is actually the same page as the background, and they printed crazy, but I really like the color on them. And there's another little extra piece of card to write on and some paper. And did these little punch-out things on my signature. Embossed this. I used this embossing powder from WoW that Miss Shaina gave me, called Verdigris. It's really neat, and I loved it, and so I had to add it on here. There's just some of these that I punched out, and a little side pocket here, with an extra little space to write in secret notes. There's a flip over, another quote, some shimmery paper. This is Arcadia Textures, another Blue Fern Studio stamp. There's another belly band with a large envelope. Another page out of Gulliver's Travels. I had a lot of that extra, so I like to use it. And another journaling card. I don't know if I was in frame there, sorry. I dyed this purple paper a long time ago with a grill pan. That's how I got this design. Got another banner here. Some more poetry. And a bookmark that I made out of some extra paper, and the chipboard that I used to make the cover had an extra piece, and I didn't want to waste it. And I love this page. Just want to put like pictures and stuff on it. I don't know. Another pocket. This is another rub-on from 7 Gypsies. They have a parchment paper rub-on pack. And this is that. And the end of the second signature. Some coffee-dyed graph paper that's been sprayed and stamped. Another belly band. These 3 cool girls on this graph note card that I got from Shaina. She sent me a whole pack, and it is some pretty neat stuff. And another full page pocket. And the other doily piece that I had cut out, I fussy cutted. There's some extra pieces of that trim that I had, and another note card. This one's all pink. Stamp the background with some script from Bo Bunny, a Bo Bunny stamp. Just a Tim Holtz rub on here, some line paper, another one of those stamped rose papers. So you can see a bigger image of that ledger script stamp that I was talking about earlier. There's another napkin. And this is a foiled note card. This is Prima Foil. Using the same technique that I used in my tutorial. And another fuzzy paper clip. With some little extra ephemera pieces there. I don't know if you can see it on this page. I sprayed with that butterfly stencil I have. Just pink shimmer on this music paper. So you can see the butterflies there. And then here's that purple paper. I don't know how I got it to look like this. It just came out really, really spotty, and I thought it was pretty neat. So I've been kind of hoarding this paper for a while. Some more stamping, some coffee dyed paper, another pocket with some poetry on it again. And this stamped out everything. I really don't like blank pages, you guys, so didn't leave anything blank. This is Joan Jett. If you guys are into any old punk music whatsoever, you guys know her. She's pretty sweet. Got a butterfly paper clip with another graph paper note card. Some more of that, the other side of that butterfly sprayed music paper. This is a lace sticker that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I've been kind of sitting on those for a while, so I tried to use them up in this book. Another pocket. This is that double pocket I was thinking about. There is a note card and another little mini booklet with some eyelash trim on the top. There's washi and all sorts of stuff in here. Just a little extra writing stuff. I got stray little pieces of eyelash trim running around everywhere. and I will do that later, because I just can't do that right now. This girl is probably my favorite of the pictures I found. She just looks real casual with her cool studded jean vest, and so I made her a little special spot. Something really appealed to me about making punks romantic and putting them together with somebody like Lord Byron. If you guys ever get the chance to read his biography, it's really interesting. He's got a really interesting life story. Here's another one of those grill pan stained sheets with some more stamping on it, and a little very last banner with another foiled note card. And this little piece here, which I will fix in a minute. And the last page is graph paper and a full sheet with the full She Walks in Beauty poem. And tucked into the back here with a little piece from the kit. And that's it. That's the whole entire journal. I hope you guys liked it. Right now I don't have an Etsy store or anything or anywhere to sell these, and I don't know if I'm going to start, but I have this extra journal for now. I might swap it coming up here pretty soon. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. That would be great. Follow me on Instagram at release_the_craftin, same as my YouTube name. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. Goodbye.